Alright, I usually use my headset for videos because it's easier so I don't have to hold the microphone, but for this I want to make sure I have good audio quality because the headset I use isn't great quality, but I just want to do a video, kind of a response video to Wavy's video about my um the Reddit van and all that stuff. Just because there's one, I want to thank you all for all the support first and foremost. That's the major thing I want to get across. Is I want to thank you all for the support, and I want to thank Wavy for doing that video in the first place because it really gave my channel a much needed uh, shot in the arm because I've gained a ton of subscribers since then again, and to put this in perspective for you guys. I don't mean to dwell on this for that long, but um, I haven't seen any kind of subscriber growth in over a year. I've only lost subscribers. I've lost over 3,000 in the past 5 years or something like that. And it sucks. And I don't want to blame people because I don't think it's people that's doing it. I think it's YouTube doing it because I've heard YouTube like deletes channels, or if your channel's like a dead channel or you don't get on it that much, they'll just unsubscribe you, or they'll turn off notifications in turn, which makes you guys think I'm not uploading videos, and then you'll stop watching me or unsubscribe. Which I think that's what happened with the majority of people, and I might have had bots subscribe to me at some point because I used to get bot comments all the time, and that's since stopped. But um, but thanks to Wavy and everybody commenting and uploading the video and just commenting and subscribing and supporting my Patreon. So far, I've gotten 3 new patrons. Um, just the amount of support I'm getting from something that happened so long ago again. Because it feels like it's starting almost all over again, just on a little bit of a smaller scale. But I feel like this is another way for me to like get my foot in the door and kind of say, hey, look, I'm a YouTuber. I'm here. YouTube algorithm, please pay attention to me because I want to be successful on this platform. And there's the main point of this video is I want to talk to you guys about the changes I want to make and why it's going to be kind of difficult and a long process for me to make those changes. But I will promise you guys this: the changes will happen eventually, and when they happen, it's going to be really good for not only for the channel but for my wife and I in general. Like, it's going to be easier on both of us. The way I have things set up for for my gaming enjoyment and streaming and videoing in general. Um, so before I explain that, let me explain how my current setup is. My current setup is very, very unorthodox and very cluttered and very messy, but it's like a strangely organized mess. And I know that sounds weird, but I have my computer on top of our mini fridge, which I know that's not a good place for it. I don't need people to tell me that. That's the best place I can put it right now because the current computer that I have can't fit this tower because it's too big. Um, it won't fit down where my old tower was because this tower's a lot bigger. So I have to put it where it is. I don't want to put it on the carpeted floor because that's not good for air circulation. And none of the vents are blocked or nothing, so nothing's overheating or nothing like that. So don't worry about that stuff. But my computer's there. My monitor's right here. Um, my switch is next to my monitor on this little mini. like shelf, I guess, part of the desk. My computer desk is really weird. But anyway, my Switch is there. My PS4 is randomly there. I'll explain why my PS4 is plugged in there in a second. My Switch multi card carry case is sitting there so I can easily access games I want to stream eventually at some point, and I'll get to that in a second. And my headset's up there that I use during streaming, which I do want to get a better headset or a better mic for streaming purposely, because I want to be better. Um, but the PS4 is plugged in basically so my brother and I can watch Star Trek Picard on Paramount Plus. So it's not on PS5. So I had to plug in my PS4 again. And anyway, I had to fix my MKXL data anyway on my PS5. So yeah, there was still a reason to plug it in anyway. My data got messed up somehow on MKXL. I don't know why or how, but it did. Um, but yeah, my setup is very, very clunky. And of course, on the computer desk, I have my keyboard and then my capture device, and then I have my Switch Pro controller right next to me, actually, which is right here. Here, I'll flip it around so you guys can actually see it, which is right here. So, so I have it where I can get it. Um, and that's one of the things I want to change is because I I literally barely have any room to put anything or do anything. Like the way this is not very good for streaming. Filming videos like this, I can get by, but the background is what kills it. Like this back, the way my room looks, it's horrible. It's horrible. And I know people are going to be kind in the comments and say it's not. Trust me, guys. I've gotten many comments saying how bad my background always is, and that my room is cluttered and messy, and I need to clean it. I got news for those people. Do you see me like getting up, walking around, cleaning stuff? No. If I could reorganize this room, I would do it. Like I wouldn't even be down here if I could do that. And like my wife can't really do much right now because she's pregnant and I don't want her overworking herself. So there's really no way we can reorganize this room anyway, because there's three people living down here: me, my wife, and my older brother, who is legally blind. We have no choice but to have him down here because he knows where everything is down here. So that's why he's down here, and that's why I made this decision to move all my stuff up to the second floor of the house or upstairs. Um, the problem with that is we don't really know how that's gonna work because, like I said, it's upstairs, and we've never really looked into like getting the stairs modified or a stair lift put in or anything like that because we we never really knew the right avenues to go to do it. I mean, I'm sure now it would be easier to find out, like going to like Medmart or something. But like, we don't know how much it's gonna cost. We don't know how much time it's gonna take to install it. I don't know if it takes more than a day or whatever. I have no idea. I really don't know. And that's something my parents and my wife and I have been talking about is how we're gonna have to rearrange the house because when the baby gets here, we can't have the baby down here. There's no room for a crib. I mean, unless we put the crib out in the basement, which I'm not having my kid out in the basement. No. Like, it's cold out there, and no, I'm not doing it. My kid's gonna have a room, and they're gonna sleep in a room in a crib, and I wanna be able to go check on them during the night myself, or if my wife needs to, she can go check on them. Or we can have the crib in our room for a while, for like the first month or two, until they start like sleeping through the night or whatever. But the point is, I want to have a way to check on my kid during the night if my wife's asleep, because she works. And I mean, to be real with you guys, there's not much I'll be able to do during the night, um, to like get the baby, but I can at least get my wife up and be like, hey, he or she's crying, give him to me. I'll give him a bottle, go back to bed. I'll feed him, and I'll just keep him in my lap and lull him to sleep or whatever. I'm just playing out hypothetical situations. But stuff like that, I want to be ready for. And I want to have a room or the house set up to where I can easily just go down the hall. Because if my kid's crying, I'm going to dart down the hall and be like, what's going on? Let me get her up and have her get the kid up, change the diaper, whatever needs to happen. I'll either have her put him back in the crib or him or her back in the crib, and then whatever, or I'd keep him with me, unless I'm streaming, because I obviously don't want to have a like 2 month old on my lap while I'm trying to like stream something. But I mean, if I had to, I would, but it wouldn't be ideal for sure. But I mean, at that point, I guess I would have to like end the stream. But that's hypothetical. But that's what I'm talking about. Like we've been talking about that because we don't know how it's gonna be, and and I don't know when it's gonna happen. I know it's going to, because my parents really don't have a choice in the matter. Really, like they have to do something to have me be able to get up to the upstairs easily. Because I don't want to have my kid in the living room, like the crib. I don't want to have my streaming setup in the living room. It would just be dumb to like have all my wires and stuff everywhere. Um, it would be really, it would look untidy for sure. And if we would ever have people over the house, I I don't want to have my streaming setup. I have to move stuff around. I just want to have a room, like my old room, my brother's old room, as the as my setup room. That's what I want to do. But we're unsure about how to go about doing that. But once we figure it out, I think my channel will have a chance at being successful. I could be successful now if people could get past the low quality esque type of videos I would be doing, and like the way the background is. Like, I'm gonna see if I can do this live for you guys real quick. Hold on. I don't know if it'll let me do it during while I'm filming, but hopefully it does. I have something called Chroma Cam to where it does this. If you guys wouldn't mind this and like could help me figure out a background or something, I would do it like this. But my I'm not showing up for some reason. Probably because I'm not like I'm somewhere on here. Um, but you get the idea. Let me see if I can. Oh, there I am. Why am I all the way over there? It's so weird. Why the hell did it put me over there? But you guys get the idea. Like that. This is how it would be. But I think this looks distracting because all the matrixing and stuff like that. It doesn't look right. I'd rather it look like this, like it did before. I'm trying to make sure I choose the right thing. There we go. Now I gotta fix myself again. Sorry guys, I don't mean to keep moving my hand. My left hand doesn't like to stay in one spot. 1 second to fix myself. Okay, good enough. Um, actually, that's kind of distracting. Hold on. I gotta use two hands to fix this. Okay. Anyway, I had to resize my window, but if you guys wouldn't mind that, I could use that for now until I would get like a better setup. But I don't know how long that would take to get like I mentioned before. Like I have no idea when it's gonna be. But I could use that as a temporary solution to having a green screen or like I can even blur the background too. I think, um, but that would just look stupid if I did that. I don't want to blur the background because it would look like I'm trying to like censor or redact something when I'm not. But um, I know it's not perfect like the way things are right now, but like I'm gonna do the best I can until I can make it better. Um, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't been doing videos lately is because I I I just don't like the way things are. Like quality wise, like I wish my channel was better, and I really can't do anything about that. Um, and even when we get the rooms all rearranged and whatever winds up happening, like it's not gonna be like a huge change in quality. Like I'm not gonna have like 4K videos or anything like that. But I'm definitely not gonna use this webcam anymore. Probably I'm probably gonna get either a better one or like just set up a camera on a tripod or something. I don't know. I, I, I haven't really worked out the details yet until we know what room I'm going to be in and how it's going to be set up because that's going to be the main factor as to how everything's going to be and and like what things I'm going to take up with me like my Switch of course my my Switch games probably all my analog consoles I have my Super NT my NT Mini my um Mega SG with the Sega CD um all that stuff would go up there too. Um, I'd leave the PS5 down here, obviously, because there's no point to have that up there. The PS4 would stay down here. PS3 would stay down here. Um, but honestly, I eventually want to like move the PS5 up upstairs anyway, and just plug the PS4 back in over there because honestly, the PS5 looks stupid over there, and I don't like the way that looks over there. Trust me, it looks really dumb. I liked it better when it was the PS4. I didn't realize how big the PS5s were, to be honest, but I enjoy the PS5. It loads everything faster and stuff like that, but it's just like atrocious to look at. And plus, not having a 4K, it hooked up to a 4K TV is kind of pointless because I really want to start playing stuff in 4K. Um, we did get a TV, but where it was got moisture damage, might be ruined. I'm not sure. So we might have to get a new one. I don't really know. Because my parents' house's basement flooded a little bit, I think, or something. Something happened to where moisture got into the TV or something. I don't know. I don't care because that wasn't the important part of Christmas Eve. The important part of Christmas Eve was finding out my wife was pregnant. That's literally the only thing I freaking remember from that. Honestly, I don't even remember what kind of TV it was or how big it even was. To be honest, um, and to be honest, I don't even care at this point because if even if I did get a setup to where I could stream PS5, like I don't really know what I would stream because it would mostly be PS4 stuff because I don't have any PS5 games. The only PS5 game I could see myself getting is Mortal Kombat 11 um, Ultimate, but That wouldn't be till the new Hori Fight Pad comes out for the PS5 because the Hori Fight Pad PS4 version doesn't work on the PS5 version of MK11. It works on the PS4 version. That's why I play that version. But I'd rather play the PS5 version. But other than that, I probably wouldn't stream PS5 stuff because like that's honestly all I get. I would never get like Demon Souls or Ghost of Tsushima or Elden Ring. I wouldn't get anything like that because they aren't my cup of tea. Like if you guys would want me to get that kind of stuff and like just blindly stream it, I would do it for entertainment value, I guess. But like I'm telling you guys right now, like I would probably suck at a lot of those games to be honest. And that's why I play a very niche group of stuff because I don't play games I know I'm gonna suck at. Like Monster Hunter Rise, for instance. Like yeah, that game was cool, like the character customization and stuff. But I was like, this game is really freaking hard. Like I was sucking so bad. But my friend was like, you need to just try it more and get better at it. Like yeah, like if it's ever on sale or something, I'll probably get it. But like there's certain games I play because like I know I'll like them, but like stuff like that, like I know I'm bad at, so I'm not gonna like play them because I don't want you guys to sit through the torture of me failing at a game 400 times. I mean, it's bad enough on Metroid Dread. Like I struggled with that game until I remembered about um remapping controls on the Switch. Then I got better at it. I still wasn't great at it, but I was better because that game is pretty hard, in my opinion. But I'm digressing here. Um, but as far as like getting that all set up and when, I have no idea when. My assumption, knowing my parents the way I do, my assumption is it's gonna be sometime during the summer because that's when my dad usually takes like vacation. So like I'll probably take vacation for like a week and then sort of finishing up cleaning out the room and then maybe looking into like how I would get up the stairs or whatever. Because I know there's things you can do, but like what chair would I want up there? What I want the foldable one, what I want this one, what would I want? I would prefer this one because it's easier to control and it's not as wide and I'm not up as high. But if I had to settle with my foldable power chair, I would do it. Um, but that's something we're gonna figure out eventually, and that's one of the main focuses of this video I wanted to make because, like I said, I noticed the uptick in my views and subs, and what better time to address this stuff than now while my channel's got eyes on it again. YouTube, don't 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 screw this up for me, YouTube. Please give me a chance to like get my numbers back up. Like, give me a chance, YouTube. Come on, please. I want this to work so damn bad. There's multiple reasons I wanted this to work, and even before I knew I was gonna have a kid, like when I was monetized, I felt good about doing YouTube. Ever since then, like losing it, I felt like I'm just doing it because I'm lazy or like I'm doing it because I have nothing else better to do. Which isn't true because I enjoy doing it. Like that's why I do it. But my brain was telling me like, look, you should be doing something else to better yourself, not wasting your time doing this. Which is not a waste of time if I'm enjoying it. That's what I keep telling myself. Because it's not. To me, it's not. But I don't do videos that much because I don't like the way my setup is. And I can't really help that. And I guess I shouldn't punish my YouTube channel or my viewers or myself by not creating content. I should just put myself out there the way I am now and get better when I can get better, I guess. Is the way I should look at it now. Because I'm thinking most of you guys that have been subscribing to me recently will not give a shit how my videos look. Because you guys know I'm trying my best. Or at least I hope you guys can tell that by the way I'm trying to convey this to you guys. Like, do you guys think I like having distractions all the time? Sharing a room with my older brother? No, I hate it. I hated it back then when I shared my old room with my younger brother. I hated that. But this is worse because now that I'm an adult and I'm trying to do stuff, and he's like doing his own thing, like it's hard to relegate time and do stuff when he's not doing stuff, and I don't want to make him not do the stuff he's doing, like messing with the Alexa and then playing the games he plays on there and watching TV that he watches. I don't want to take that away from him. I don't want to be like, no, you're not watching TV while I'm streaming. I don't want to do that. I like being able to accommodate whatever he wants to do. Like, that's what brothers do. Like, I've been doing it my entire life. I help him with whatever I can. And it just wouldn't be right of me to just be like, no, you're not watching TV today. I'm streaming for like 3 hours. So go do something else. Put your headphones on and don't make a sound. I don't want to do that. Like, that's not fair. That's not how it should be. But when I get my own setup, that won't be an issue anymore. That's that's the thing. That's that's why I haven't done videos. But I think now people will understand. Now that Wavy explained it to people, like, look, this dude tries hard. He's been trying hard for like 12 years, and I really haven't really gotten anywhere. And it's really been a depressing time for me for the past few years. Because, like I said at the start of the video, I haven't seen any growth in my channel since yesterday. And I'm not, I can prove it to you guys if you guys don't believe me. But I have not seen any growth. I've just seen steady decline of people unsubscribing or channels being deleted. It's been really disheartening to me. And that's why I haven't done videos, because it it literally just takes my willingness to do videos out of me. Because if YouTube's not gonna help me, meaning YouTube as the company, not YouTube as in you guys, the viewers, like YouTube/Google, isn't gonna help promote my channel. Because I have social media, I have things like, and it doesn't do much. Like, I do the best I can, but there's only so much I can do to put myself out there. And if it wasn't for Wavy, I wouldn't have had this other opportunity I have. Because my wife and I talked about it earlier. She was like, well, okay, I was like, we gotta strike while the iron's hot. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, this could be our second chance at making my channel work. And she's like, I had the same thought, because I was telling her that my subs were going back up, and she was like, you need to start doing more videos again, just by yourself, and just start doing videos again. And I'm like, I don't want to, because it looks like crap. And she's like, you have to right now to make it work. And she's right. Like, I literally have to. If I want this to work and I want to continue to grind and make it work, I have to do this the way it is now. There's There's no way getting around it. I can't. I can't. It's either I do it or I don't do it. And I'm not gonna throw in the towel. That would send the wrong message to everybody in the YouTube community and the internet. Like, I'm not gonna give up on this. If you would have asked me a week ago if I was gonna give up, I probably would have said within a year I would have given up. But now that Wavy has given me a little bit of a pep boost slash like talk to my brain, now I don't want to give up on it. Now I feel like fate is giving me another chance to be like, look, this is your chance. Don't screw it up this time. Don't blow it. Because if you do, that's it. All you have left to show for it is your giant collection of handheld games you have, and your wife, and your your son or daughter that's gonna be coming. So, like, I wanna do this while 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 I can, and when I when I can make something of it, I will. Like when I know I can get better and do better things, trust me, I will. You guys gonna give me a chance. In YouTube, you've got to give not just me, you got to give other smaller creators a chance too that are trying to make it out there. Because it's hard. I don't want to give up on this. I can't. If I give if I gave up on everything I tried to do in life, hello, I wouldn't be married right now. I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't be fathering a child with somebody if I would have given up on myself. There were times when I was growing up where I thought about giving up. Hell, this is a really personal story that I wasn't going to tell, but it's super relevant to what I'm talking about. Back when I was in high school, like freshman year, I was still in physical therapy, and I was doing physical therapy for like leg strengthening, arm strengthening, stuff like that, um, to keep my legs strong. And it was it was hard to do the stretches at home because of schoolwork and stuff. Like for years, it would be hard to do because I'd have homework and I'd just be too tired at the end of a day because of all the homework and stuff. So I never really did stretches growing up like I should have. Should I have made myself? Yes. Did my parents try to make me? As far as I remember, no, because I fought them tooth and nail not to. But that's one of the things that I wish I wouldn't have given up on because I think I would be a lot stronger, like physically stronger. I wouldn't be like walking around or nothing like that, but like I would be able to feel more confident about my abilities to do certain things. Um, but I gave up on it because my dad the, the last appointment I went to drive home, my dad was like, "Do you want to still do this or not?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, you seem like you don't want to do this anymore." I'm like, "I really don't. It's getting too hard with schoolwork." So we just decided it would be better for me just to quit physical therapy. So that's what I did. Yes, it made high school a lot easier. I wasn't as tired as I was, but I lost a lot of the strength in my legs and my arms that I had gained over the years because of that sensei. And I think having this kid coming is making me want to be motivated again to like at least work my upper body strength back up so I can actually pick up my kid if they need me for something because my upper body strength is pretty weak right now. It didn't used to be. I used to have pretty good upper body strength. Not like super good, but it used to be pretty decent. Now I've gotten weaker. That that's the that's my point I'm trying to make. If I give up on this, who knows what I could be given away. I regret not sticking with physical therapy and doing stretches and muscle strengthening every day. Could I start doing it now? Yeah, but like it would be really tough to get back to where I was. And maybe you guys seen this video. Maybe I'll get like motivational comments to make me do this stuff, but I just don't I just don't have the motivation to do it. Especially with like my legs, I've noticed have gotten a lot weaker. My arms are weaker, but they're not like super weak. But I've noticed some loss in strength in my arms as well. But mainly my legs. Like I need to be stretching out my legs more so I can stand up longer and not be so like, oh hurry up, put me on the chair or whatever. Because it literally feels like my legs are gonna give out every time I try to stand anymore. And that's because I haven't stretched in a while or done any strengthening with them in a while. Like probably what 17, 18 years probably, and that's a long time, and it sucks, and I regret it, and I just keep thinking about what else would I regret if I gave up on this, I'd regret it. So I'm not gonna give up on it. If I would have gave up on getting my wife's phone number back in high school, look what I would have missed out on. I thought about giving up on that. I didn't. Mainly because a teacher of mine I ran into from middle school, he was there at the high school and said, don't screw this up. That's what he said. He literally said it to my face. He's like, if you don't get this girl's number, you're gonna regret it. And he was right. If I would have gotten her number, I would have regretted it for the rest of my life. But that's the point I'm making. I know it isn't relevant to my channel and all, but like there's choices I've made. One really stupid choice to not do physical therapy anymore that kind of hurt me in the long run, but one really good choice I made me who I am today, talking to her. So that's why I'm doing this right now, actually, because of her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have started this channel. My first video, she helped film. She's filmed like 97% of all the videos on here. Like I said, I think I said that earlier, but like I said, she's done a lot for the channel and me in general. And I feel like we have an opportunity, meaning my wife and I have an opportunity to make this channel be our own thing. Like to where if it's successful, she can cut back on her hours or go part time or whatever. I can be the breadwinner and be like, okay, let's stream this together. Because I honestly think people would enjoy seeing us play things together, interacting together, husband and wife doing things, playing games together, stuff like that. Or just having a chill stream every now and then with each other. It wouldn't even just have to be about games. It could be about movies or anime or food or whatever. Or just life stuff in general. Like, I'm sure you guys would like to see that. But I've just not been wanting to do it because YouTube doesn't like my channel. I think it's starting to now. It's like, wait a minute, I remember this guy. He was something 5 years ago. And now, I don't want to beat this dead horse, but like now with this new resurgence, in my channel again, thanks to Wavy Web Surf. I can't thank you enough for doing that video. Because if it wasn't for you, my channel would still be dead in the water. And like it might be short lived, but while it's still in the up and up, I want to talk about it so people realize I'm not doing it to be lazy. I'm doing it because I want to wait and make things better and make things more professional and more um not as lowbrow as it is now. And like I said, it's gonna be a while before like you start noticing like that I don't stutter as much or that I get more comfortable talking in front of the camera and stuff like that. Like if I do it enough, I'll get better at not saying stuff like and stuff like that. I'll get better at that kind of stuff. But like right now I'm not good at it because I don't do videos that often like this. But I want to because I want to put myself out there in the video game community and possibly the fighting game community because I did get a comment earlier talking about my fighter skills and how they think I should stream it and join the FGC community of fighters. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not that good at that game, but I'm decent. I think I would surprise people knowing that I'm disabled and I'm as good as I am. But I don't know about like joining the likes of like Dato Doya or Lowe's Asakura or Rhyme Style or anybody like that, but you never know. Like if they catch wind of my fighters' streams or videos. And by the way, I do have a Twitch as well. So if you guys want to would rather me stream on Twitch, go follow me on Twitch. Because honestly, I think Twitch would be the way to go for like fighters stuff. I don't think a lot of people stream fighters on YouTube. But like for YouTube, I would stream like my Switch stuff and my retro stuff. I would relegate that to like YouTube, and then Twitch I would do like fighters and MK11 and like fighting game stuff. That's probably what I would do. So if you guys want to see more fighting game stuff, follow me on my Twitch. If I said Twitter, I meant Twitch. I think I said Twitch though. But that really surprised me. And somebody was like, "You should really start streaming fighters." I was like, "I've thought about that, but I'm not that good." And like knowing my luck, I'd run into like a good player like Lotus or Dato and get my ass kicked and feel like an idiot for like trying to go up against like a way better player than I am. But I think I would surprise those guys, honestly. Um, but yeah, let me know if you guys think that's a good idea too. But I also want to get your guys' input on um how you guys think um my stream setup should be. Do you guys think I need a dual monitor setup, or how do you think I should do it? Let me know in the comments below um, all your suggestions and stuff, because I do read every comment I get. I do check my emails daily, so if you do want to email me suggestions on like equipment I should buy, the kind of monitor I should get for a secondary monitor, stuff like that, um, let me know. I'll even put my PC specs in the comments below so you guys know what kind of PC I'm running. Um, I don't know them off the top of my head, but I'll put those in the description as well. But I'm really interested to hear your guys' feedback. And like I said before, if anyone out there knows anybody that's familiar with like chairlifts or stair lifts for home use, for like getting up to like second floors of houses, let me know because that's something we're looking into. And if someone knows like a good place besides like Medmart, I know they do it, but there might be a better place to go than that. If not, let me know. Like if that's the best place to go, let me know, and I'll be sure to pass on along to my parents and well, you guys know my wife checks out my videos too, obviously, because she's part of the channel. So I'm sure she'll see it as well. But that's pretty much it, guys. The last thing I want to mention is my Patreon and my 3 new supporters. I want to thank you guys so much. One of you guys is Canadian. I don't remember what you guys' names are, but I'm not gonna do this credit scroll with this video because this video is already long enough. It's gonna take long to like render it and process it. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna upload it the way it is. But you guys will be credited with the next video I do. So I do appreciate all my Patreon supporters, um, including my younger brother. He is also a Patreon supporter of mine. Um, just thought I'd throw it out there. Um, he probably forgot I even knew that, but he is, and it means a lot to me that he is, and that he. That's what I mean, guys. He even supports what I'm doing, and I'm getting choked up about it because that's what I mean. My family supports me in what I'm doing. So, and even my younger brother, and we haven't always been super close lately, but I feel like with him supporting my channel via Patreon, like that's his way of saying like, hey, you shouldn't give up on this. So I'm not gonna give up on it if you guys won't give up on me. That's the way it's gonna go. As long as you guys stick around, I'm gonna stick around. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it here and just say thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support and all the kind words about the pregnancy and all the congratulatory comments because my wife did read them all. I read them all. I'm still going through them. We really appreciate it, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. And again, Wavy, if you ever need help with anything, um, like research video wise, let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you research a topic or research a person you're trying to find or something. I'd be more than willing to help you out with that. So let me know if you ever need anything. I'd be willing to return the favor because you've done so much for me right now just by doing this small little video. It's helped out more ways than you know. So I really appreciate you guys coming to my channel, give me a chance, and I hope I can make you guys proud. So that's it, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out, and don't forget to click that stupid bell button after you subscribe. I wish YouTube would get rid of that stupid bell button and just notify you whenever person you subscribe to uploads a video. Why is it a thing? I miss the old days of like 2008 YouTube. Why is it a thing? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Peace out.